unified 140-pound champion of the world, introducing Amir King Khan. Hiding out of the blue corner, presenting one of the all-time greats, the Hall of Fame legend of boxing, a 5-division champion of the world, introducing Sugar Ray Leonard.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something.
We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. They exchange punches. Left counter scores. They both want the knockout. Good counter left hand there. We both covered thousands of boxing matches in our day, but I don't think I've ever been to a venue quite like this.
Todd, I've got to give it to the promoter. To pick this place, every ticket is like golden. You cannot get these tickets. So if you are in this venue, you are watching this fight, trust me, we're lucky to be sat here.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He takes that jab. Why aren't they keeping their gloves up? This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
The man really defending themselves. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round. Here's the bell for round 2. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Can't connect with that right hook. Just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Both men step back for just a moment. Neither man really defending themselves. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He blocks the jab. No rest for the weary. And he misses with the left uppercut. Just misses with that jab. Both men step back for just a moment. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. He is down big time. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
He missed with that jab. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. That punch landed. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there, they want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum. Back at it in round 4. Punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
We know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
You can't score with that uppercut. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. How did he absorb that hook? This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Both men step back for just a moment. Don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The game plan does not seem to be working here. Time for the 5th round. Good one. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Watch that jab. There's a scoring blow. We talk about a fighter having power. Don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That could be the real difference.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
And wait a minute. A left hand lands. That's a scoring left hand. Neither man really defending themselves. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look...
Here we go in the 6th round. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? They can change their attitude, they can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round, because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again and the fight will be over.
Nice job by him to block that jab. Men step back for just a moment. And this is for that jab. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
How do they use this fighter's aggression against them? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think...
Here we go, it's round 7. Missed him with that uppercut. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
He blocks the right hook. Oh, Leonard just got rocked. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now. They score again with the left hand. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
I've seen some fights where the drag chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy.
And there's the bell for round 8. Nice exchange here from both men. That left uppercut doesn't score. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. His jab just got blocked. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. You know that bell was sweet. Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. Good punch. Not many of the people in the division hit like them. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when he catch you.
He misses with that jab. And he just missed with that left jab. What a punch. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
Right punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next. This is the 10th. courage on display here is incredible. He parries that left jab away. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He blocks that jab. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on. And he fails to score with that left hook. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. At this point, and there's the bell for round 11. Fighters certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating, just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Oh, those punches add up. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Oh, Leonard just got rocked. Sugar Ray is down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And he misses with that jab. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be. On to the 12th. Both men step back for just a moment. He blocks that right hook. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around them. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Neither man really defending themselves. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He's going to keep his elbows tucked into the chest so he can avoid the pain of those body shots. But come on, that leaves more opportunities for headshots. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It could all come down to who's in better shape.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The judges have spoken, a unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart, Sadie. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. Had every round in the bag. There was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.